We are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Centre in Toronto, Ontario. Ought to be a good one here between the Seattle Mariners and the Toronto Blue Jays. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Matt Shoemaker, a right-hander from Michigan, is the starter on the mound. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matty's been really good. He's got 2 wins in the last 3 starts. His team's had an opportunity to be in the game deep and late, and he's walked away, like I said, with 2 wins. So let's see if he's able to get 3 wins in 4 starts after this outing.
Here's Gerard Dyson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off for Seattle, the center fielder, number 1, Gerard Dyson.
And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike. 0-1. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
I like how they played their game yesterday. They won yesterday's game. If they're able to play like that today, they'll win another one.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Carter moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning. And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you better keep an eye on Robinson Cano as this game moves along. He hit 7 home runs last month. That's a legit power threat. When you start looking at that over the course of a long season, he's putting up some big numbers. This guy's got great power.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Well, Johnson has gotten the inconsistent label before, but it's usually not too bad. Sometimes he's dead on with corner pitches, and other times he seems to tighten it up a bit. Up and down seems to be a similar experience, so we'll see how he does in this one.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Past battles with Matt Shoemaker, he's got 8 hits in 33 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. And that one right down Main Street. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Batting third, right fielder, Nelson.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. From the stretch. Hit hard on the ground to third. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Ian Kennedy, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, his last outing was curious to me. That's the word I'll use, is curious, because if you go 5 innings, you get that 5 and bail, right? Well, he went 5 innings, but then he got the loss. He just wasn't able to go further. I think he's got to give them a little more distance and be able to execute his pitches early on a little bit better.
Leading off for Toronto,
Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Well, Matt, they're coming off winning a big game. I mean, they played great baseball. They scored a lot of runs in that win yesterday. So if they can carry that momentum over, they're going to be tough to beat.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. On deck, the dangerous Adam Jones. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Dyson on the run. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, Matt, this club is last in the league in on-base percentage. Not a lot of traffic on the bases for them. So they rely heavily on the long ball. We'll see some big swings. We'll see some wild swings because they just don't have enough men on base to think about maybe driving in little singles. They got to hit long balls to win.
Into the windup and the pitch. Adam Jones comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Again, a 1-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And a full count now as Kennedy misses there. It's 3-2 now. Josh Donaldson is on deck. On the ground softly towards second. Cano is up with it. Throw takes care of him at first, and Kennedy's looking sharp here. 2 away.
Third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. And this is a good-looking matchup for him here. As you can see, he's hit lefties quite a bit better than he has right-handers this season. Here's the first pitch to him. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's the pitch. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. We've played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Riding into the box, Robinson Cano. Power is a big part of his game, of course, entering the contest 5th in the American League home run race. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often to this club.
So stepping in, Mitch Haniger. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. First offering on its way. A fastball that just misses inside. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1. And the pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Troy Tulowitzki is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Stepping into the box, Jose Abreu. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Under it here is Seager to make the play. One gone.
All right, here's how the
Batting
M's line up defensively,
first
brought to you by
baseman,
Majestic.
Carlos.
And yes,
Santana.
they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
Here's Carlos Santana now. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs. And he takes ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This ball's grounded foul. Santana waiting on a 1-1. On the run, this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Slice down the left side, but foul.
Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
A great pitch there, as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
That has to make you feel
Batting
really
six.
good as a pitcher, right? You're
Left
making
fielder,
pitches all around the
Joe
zone, and then you
Carter.
bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Stepping up now, Joe Carter. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And this is fouled back and out of play. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with another 2-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Another try at 2-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Cruz is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. In now, Danny Valencia. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And another foul ball.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Donaldson at third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8th, the designated hitter, Taylor Motter.
Taylor Motter steps into the box. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
When we take a look at this one on slow motion, you can see he does a little bit of the cha-cha-cha as this thing comes right down on top of his foot, maybe even the big toe. Might seem funny, but those ones can hurt and cause injuries.
In now, Tuffy Gozowicz, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
I like the aggressiveness, Matt. He hits the batter, then he comes right back with the fastball and says, dare you to hit it. I'm coming after you.
Oh and 1, here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And that's high and off the plate. 2-1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Hey, anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Standing in now, Gerard Dyson, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. 1-1.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike. And the pitch on 2-1. 3-1 now. Kyle Seager would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now a throw over, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. So nothing happening this time around. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Into the box now, Stephen Vogt, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Weak chopper up the line. That winds up foul. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2. On deck is Jose Bautista. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Hey, they haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Bautista.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a little blooper to center. Dyson moving in, and that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays.
Well, that's a big base hit for him. He's been on some kind of cold streak. Even talking about maybe having to sit him down. His average had dropped below 200. That's a big knock and a confidence builder.
Into the box now, Hernan Perez, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 6 home runs and 37 RBIs. Comes set and the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. The relay, and he's safe. So a tremendous diving catch there, and our show track technology demonstrates to us that his route was really what made it happen. Pretty easy to see he wouldn't have been able to make that play if it had not been for the angle he took to get to the ball. Into the box, Gene Segura. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Bautista is on his way home. And a relay to the plate. And he is in there.
A minute ago, this thing was tied up, but when you're giving up triples, you're not going to be close for too long. Now a 2-run lead and a base hit away from making it 3.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. Swings through it for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
Oh, that is too good a pitch to throw right there. 2 strikes, a fastball right in his wheelhouse. He missed it. He probably won't get another one like that again.
And this is swung on and missed by Jones as he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Stepping in now, Josh Donaldson, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Donaldson awaiting the 1-0. To 2-0 now as he hits with a runner at 3rd and 2 away.
Hey, now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on 3rd and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Fouled back. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Kennedy pauses. Here it comes on 3-2. In tight, ball 4. And they're at the corners now with 2 away.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Ready for another chance? Jose Abreu. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch.
1-0.
Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1.
Hey, we're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And now this is smothered, but it squirts away a bit. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Little dribbler down the line. But it's foul, strike 1. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one will get this one. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Carlos Santana would be next. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Digging in to try it again, Carlos Santana. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
2 out, bases loaded. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Three and 2, and now the carousel will be in motion here with 2 away.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Big pitch early, the 3-2. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Now batting, Joe Carter. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Hey, this is one of those pivotal moments in the game. Look, they've already had a nice start to this inning offensively, and now you have a chance to really break it open. But if you're on the defensive side, this is where you got to shut it down and give yourself a chance to stay in this game.
Ready with the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Well, right here, he's definitely worked himself into a very difficult situation. He's got the power hitter at the plate, and you got 2 balls. He's sitting there looking for his pitch to hit. You know he's zeroing in.
Has a look. Now the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
I don't know about his decision not to swing there. Hitters count. You get a fastball middle in. That's the one you drive out of the ballpark.
Looking to leave him loaded. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. 3-2 with the bases loaded. Swung on and lifted in the air to left. Waiting on it is Henniger. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they do get 3 that inning. That's the good news. The bad news is they leave 3 men on base. 3 innings complete. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Mariners nothing. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gerard Dyson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Dyson.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. There to take it in is Donaldson for the first out. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And you can see there both guys getting it up into the 90s, 92 and 94 respectively. Striding in once again, Kyle Seager. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
Low for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And that's in there for a called third strike on the split-fingered fastball. 2 away.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
Inside corner, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mariners.
Well, this is textbook hitting. Right-handed hitter taking that slider and shooting it to right field, or left-handed hitter taking it and shooting it to left. He stayed with it and shot it the opposite direction. Nice job.
Here's Robbie Cano now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Well, Matt, that's his 8th game with that hit right there. 8 games in a row he's swinging the bat. We've been watching him over this week, just scorching.
Into the box now, Mitch Haniger. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Here it comes, 1-0. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. And he finally gets this one over for strike 1.
Well, I thought with 2 outs right there in that situation, he probably had the green light 3-0. Maybe he didn't get it where he wanted or get the pitch he's looking for, so he took it. But I think he's probably swinging here too, 3-1.
Here it is on 3-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Mariners leave a couple. They trail it here 3-0. Digging in for his second at bat, Stephen Vogt. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Dyson's there. 1 down.
The right fielder, number 19, Jose Bautista.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fouled back. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Back up the middle. There's Cano. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Hernan Perez.
Digging in, Hernan Perez. Into the windup and the pitch to third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Back alongside Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the shortstop Troy Tulowitzki heads in to start out the inning. In there, strike 1.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
Here's Donaldson down at third, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Danny Valencia.
So digging in now, Danny Valencia comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a fastball's in there for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball one. Hit hard towards the hole. And this is going to find its way into left for a one-out knock. So coming to the plate, Taylor Motter. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at bat. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a liner, but foul. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Jones on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Catcher, Tuffy Gozowich.
So striding in, Tuffy Gozowich. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that's lifted in the air out toward left. Carter has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Seattle. Still down 3-0. Gene Segura standing in. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that is through into right field for a single. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning. So it's a multi-hit game for him as that ball finds a crease into right field. And as we called on the team leaderboard, you can see that he currently paces the Blue Jays in that category. Ready for another shot now, Adam Jones. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. From the belt, the pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, now he's falling behind 3-1, and all the pitches have been down. He's trying to get that double play ball, but the strategy has to change now. Now he's got to throw a strike.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound, and a change is forthcoming, as that'll be all for Ian Kennedy. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Chris Heston is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Chris Heston.
Josh Donaldson will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed, as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now both runners are breaking, and this is fouled at the plate. Now the 0-1. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count gets him excited.
Runners at second and third here, nobody out. Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. This one's flared toward left center. Coming in is Haniger, in to score the runner from third. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Now a 5-0 lead.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Jose Abreu. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Here's the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is line to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
That's never where you want that changeup to be. Up in the zone, he hangs it. You still got away with it because it's still the ballpark. That ball is one he hits to the moon usually.
Here's Carlos Santana now. And this one's in the dirt. Throw over to third here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Man, it was already a dicey situation with 2 on and no out, and then things get worse with the wild pitch there. So instead of a chance to turn 2, they've got runners on second and third, and a base hit will drive in a pair.
Here it comes, 1-0. And that one right down Main Street. Santana waiting on a 1-1. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Now a ball hit hard toward first. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. 1 run is in. Throw comes to second. But he is in there with a 2-run double.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games. And he's a big part of it right here. That's his 3rd RBI, and they extend the lead in this ball game.
Standing in now, Joe Carter. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. One 0 count. Here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. 4 runs here in this half inning. High in the air out towards shallow right. Cruz over to his right. 1 away. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base.
Now batting, catcher, Stephen Vogt.
Now to the plate, Stephen Vogt, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Dyson's there. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 19, Jose Bautista.
Stepping into the box, Jose Bautista. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike one. The 2-1 on its way. 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Here's the 3-1. Here's one that misses, and down to first goes Bautista. It's ball 4.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Digging in once again, Hernan Perez. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Here's the first pitch to him. Drilled to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. 5 innings complete. It's the Blue Jays 7 and the Mariners nothing. Here Rod Dyson, and Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. One-0 count. Here it is. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. 1 out, nobody on. Softly hit toward the hole. Santana gloves it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next for Seattle, right fielder Nelson Cruz.
Ready for another chance. Nelson Cruz, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball.
Well, he's been working on left field, and you saw it right there, Matt. Nice job of cutting the ball off and getting it back in. Holding that runner at first base for a single.
Cano.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Drilled down the line, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away. And he will make it around as he gets in there at third on what was a terrible throw.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
In now, Mitch Haniger, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. No hits to this point. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
Here's the 2-0. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. That makes it a 7-2 game.
I like it. Hard line drive on the fastball, hit off the fastball, and good things happen.
Troy Tulowitzki.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Well, that's great discipline. He's clearly sticking with his plan. Those 2 balls were down. He's thinking to himself, make him get it up before I swing. Get it off the knees.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Jones is under it. And the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Blue Jays 7 and the Mariners 2. Digging in and looking for more, Gene Segura. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple.
Segura.
Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Now here it comes. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Well, there's another line drive single to start the inning here in the middle innings. I tell you what, they are swinging the bats today. They've had a great game plan. They've been aggressive. They've laid off of balls. They've hit strikes, everything you want, and they're executing to a T.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. A ball hit softly on a line to third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Third baseman number 20, Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball and he wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
The 0-1 on its way, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second and he didn't even have to steal.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, got him reaching, and the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Jose Abreu.
Into the box, Jose Abreu, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Here it comes, 1-0. That misses, 2-0.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. Lifted in the air to center field. Dyson's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. They're on top 7-2. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Ready once again, Danny Valencia. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Danny Valencia.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Soft liner towards first. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Well, no surprise, another single to lead off the inning here late in the game, but they haven't had a lot of runs. They've got a lot of hits today, but they haven't been able to put things together. I guess I give a little credit to the pitching staff, not allowing consecutive hits to hurt them.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Taylor Motter steps into the box as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good two-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2.
I like the pitch right there. Got it to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
That misses. 1-2.
He's thrown a lot of pitches already, and man, this is a long AB. This at bat, when you look back at it, might be the one that takes him out of the game.
Nobody out, runner on first. Ground ball to second. This could be two. Segura for one on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
A really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Stepping in now, Tuffy Gozowicz. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Tapper right back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Mariners go down quietly there. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Here's Carlos Santana now. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point.
Carlos Santana.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
The left fielder, number 29. Joe Carter.
Ready for another shot now. Joe Carter. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Bases are empty. One man out. Hit hard on the ground to second. Cano has it. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher Stephen Vogt.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Stephen Vogt. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Blue Jays go down in order. They're on top 7-2. Here's Gerard Dyson. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Here it comes. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. There's Kyle Seager in the on-deck circle. We'll see him next. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100.
Yeah, but he has been so good. You're talking about getting into the 8th inning with 100 pitches. Not many guys do that.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. Ready on 1 and 2. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Batista. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Blue Jays trying to hold on here at the Rogers Center. They lead it here in the 8th as you get a look at the line score to this point in the contest. Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead. Michael Givens gets the call as he'll pitch with one gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 60, Michael Givens.
Nelson Cruz will be his first assignment, and he's got a tough spot here with the runner at third and only one gone. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Here's Robbie Cano now. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Cano waits on the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. A man on third with 2 down. Oh, and 2 now as Cano comes up empty on that one.
0-2.
From the stretch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Right fielder, Jose Bautista.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Popped up. Valencia is there, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Hernan Perez.
Digging in to try it again, Hernan Perez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he misses again, 2-0.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
1 out, nobody on. This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
That's an impressive swing on a tough pitch, a sinker from a right-handed pitcher going into the right-handed batter, and he's able to get the bat head out and hit it in the left field. That was really cool.
Gene Segura standing in. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The 0-1 pitch. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Runner at second here with one man out. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Now a pickoff play at second, and he's back in standing. One out and a runner on second base. 2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Striding in once again, Adam Jones. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. But this will be foul. First and second now, one man out. And Jones takes this one for a ball. 1-1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
The 1-1 now to Jones. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Runners are at first and second with one away. And he didn't pull the trigger on a good low sinker, but it missed for ball 3. Full count. Here it comes. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with one out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Digging in once again, Josh Donaldson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. A line shot to third base. Quick step to the bag is not in time for the double play.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jose Abreu.
Now at the plate, Jose Abreu. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. First delivery to him on the way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. One-0 count. Here it is. This is on the ground over to first. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. And not in time as the run scores. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. 9th inning coming up. It's the Blue Jays 8 and the Mariners 2. Welcome back to MLB Network. A shot there of the nighttime beauty of this terrific Canadian city. Into the box now, Mitch Haniger. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
0-1, here's the pitch. This is in the air to left. Moving under it, Carter, 1 out.
The shortstop, number 2, Troy Tulowitzki.
So striding forward now, Troy Tulowitzki. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this one misses to Tulowitzki. It's a ball and a strike. Now the pitch. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
1 out, nobody on. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. And Jones will handle this one for out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Danny Valencia.
Digging in now, Danny Valencia. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. He's set and the pitch. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Taylor Motter would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Carter going back. Gone! A solo shot here to left. Number 13 for him on the year. As they cut the gap a bit, it's now an 8-3 ball game.
Well, he didn't have to supply a whole lot of power with that one. He catches the fastball, and all he had to do is just really make a nice swing, which he did right there. And that ball just did not stop carrying.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Taylor.
Into the box now, Taylor Motter. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss on a good pitch, and the Mariners are down to their final strike now. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. And he holds up on this one, but it's a cold strike 3, and with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home, so this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
8-3 tonight. Matt Shoemaker records the victory, his 13th of the year. Ian Kennedy was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, the lefty Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 8 runs, 9 hits.